Good day, good people. My name is Navid Moosa. I'm the host today and always for the Mindset One, the podcast. You can also check me out at navidmoosa.com. I got some courses there. If you're a licensed real estate agent or an investor, please consider going to that website, navidmoosa.com, and check out some resources I have there. Also, you can find me at on Instagram at Mr. Save a Home, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and of course on Twitter. So each and every week, we try to bring you guys value of making you the best version of yourself and get into the mindset of an entrepreneur. So this week is no different. I want to talk about OPM, other people's money, and what that exactly means, what that strategy is. So OPM, other people's money, is basically using other people's money to leverage your idea, other people's money to leverage your concept. Now, how does that work? Right? A lot of people, when it comes to money, is a funny subject, right? Money is a very funny subject. You know, money and families is something that doesn't normally mix. Money and friendships don't mix. Money and money and a lot of the stuff don't mix. But I think it's a conversation that should be normalized, and I think it's a conversation that needs to be approached differently. And here's why I say it that way. When you say, I want to borrow some money, it's a little bit of embarrassment, right? You feel ashamed, you feel embarrassed. Like, oh, I'm asking for money. Holy crap, they're going to think I don't have any money. And if I don't have any money and I'm asking them for money, I'm going to lose their money. So all these little, shit storms start forming in our head. But we're not asking for money. You're giving this person the opportunity to invest with you, to invest in you. Now, whatever it is you want them to invest in, it needs to be something that's solid and concrete on paper. You can't just say, well, this is a really good idea because my mom said so, and then be pissed when no one wants to invest into you. Your mother loves you, at least a good mother does. And of course, she's going to back your idea up. However, mama's not funding your project. Okay, your project is going to be funded by people that other people's money. So you need to have your items, your affairs in order. You need to know why your product, whatever that may be, is a solid product. Traditionally, historically, however you want to phrase it, other people's money is usually used in the realm of real estate. So if I find a property that needs a decent amount of work and I'm able to purchase it at a good price and put some renovation dollars into it and then turn around and sell it, the product is the house. So the sales pitch, if you will, to the investor or at the dinner table or at the barbecue is, listen, I came across this property that someone wants to sell. I did a walkthrough. I took some pictures. I took my contractor through. We ran through the numbers. And it's a really good way for us to make a couple of bucks relatively quick. I can buy the property for this much. My contractor said it'll cost about this much to do the work. And that number from the contractor includes about five to 10 grand worth of buffer, just in case, because we're not 100% sure what's behind the wall. So we have enough room in that number there for just in case purposes. The contractor also told me that it'll take about 3 to 4 months to finish the project. I spoke to the real estate agent that I deal with all the time, and we looked at the numbers. And when it's all said and done, the realtor strongly feels that the property can be put on the market for this dollar figure. So to give you guys an example, if I'm buying a house for $50,000 and I'm putting $25,000 into it, okay, so now my all-in number is $75,000. So if I know somebody who has a W-2 job, who's been there for a while, and has some money in a retirement account, I can say, listen, that money's in that retirement account for you. What if we invested it it made you like a 10% return. So if you invest the $75,000 into this project, I can give you that money back plus another 10%, which is $7,500. So you would get back a total of $82,500. That's 75,000 plus $7,500. So your 75,000 becomes 82,500 in a matter of 6 months. How does that sound to you? Well, it sounds pretty decent, but what do you need from me? I just need you to write that check. That's all I need you to do. I will manage the project. I will deal with the contractor. I will deal with the township. I will deal with everything. Well, how do I know if it's going to be secure? What's going to make you feel secure? What's going to make you feel comfortable to make this investment? Now, remember, this is an investment that's going to grow your retirement account, by the way. Absolutely, I'm going to make money off of it. And so are you. Well, how much are you going to make? Well, if it's all right, it's all said and done, I should probably walk away with around $40,000. Wait a minute. So you're going to make $40,000 and I'm only going to make $7,500? Well, look at it this way. You're making $7,500 to write a check out. I'm making $40,000 to oversee the project for the next 4 months. So the work I'm putting in is going to be offset by the compensation I'm going to get when the project is sold. How long does it take you to write a check? 30 seconds? You make $7,500 in 30 seconds, essentially. I'm going to make $40,000 in about 4 months worth of time. So now, obviously, this is not financial advice. However, and those are numbers that just kind of pull out of my head. But I went through that because a lot of the times we are scared to ask for money. And that's because we should not be in the mindset of asking for money. We should be in the mindset of giving opportunities for people to invest in a solid product. Right? What makes it solid? Market research. Do your due diligence. There's enough information out there. We got these things here. Right? There's so much information. These are very, very powerful tools. Believe it or not, they're more than just texting and stuff. They're more than just, hey, boo, how's it going? Right? And nothing wrong with that. But it's more than video games. It's more than just scrolling. It's a lot of information out there. It's up to us to choose to use it or not. So when we think of OPM, other people's money, we shouldn't be intimidated by it. And if you are, then maybe what you have isn't that solid of a product. Whenever it's not that, just I'm nervous, I don't know what else to do. What are you nervous about? They may say no. You mean to tell me this is the first person who's ever going to reject you? Chances are probably not. We have been rejected a lot in our lives. All of us have. We've been told no. And guess what? We're still here. Guess what? The sun still comes up, the sun still goes down, and the world still spins. Every time you hear a no, you are one step closer to a yes. I understand that's a cliche, but it is absolutely the fact. It is true. I thoroughly believe that. So when you discuss raising money, when you discuss raising capital, when you discuss people investing into you, into your concepts, into your ideas, into your brand, into your product, do not go in with the mindset or the mind frame of you asking for money. Go in with the mind frame of you're giving the opportunity for someone to invest and grow their retirement account. You're giving them the opportunity for someone to invest and to grow their savings account. You're giving them an opportunity to invest on a product, on something that is going to be extremely powerful and beneficial to this world. That's the mindset you go into, and that'll help you take down the jitters you have about asking for this opportunity. All right. That's what I got for y'all this week. If you like this, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, give us a shout out, and share us as well. If you didn't like us, tell us why. We're not perfect. We do what we can here to make sure that we bring you guys a value each and every week. And each and every week, I say the same thing: do right by the client. Do right by the client, everything else will fall into place. I promise you. Just take care of the client, and everything else will fall into place. And sometimes you are the client. Keep that in mind. Be safe, be good, be careful. Take care. See y'all next week.